Hey, what's up, world? Welcome back. I am MarathonMilio, and this is Metal Mondays. And so today we will talk about. I was wondering when I was gonna pick this one. Oh man, the memories all coming back to me. So this one here is my very first full marathon ever. And I don't even have to look at this medal to tell you about it. So I know for a fact that this was on June 6th, 2004. My time was 3 hours, 29 minutes, and 39 seconds with an 8-minute mile pace overall. I placed 628th place out of about 17,000 runners. And this, I don't even know what to say. I guess just maybe I'll just start from the beginning. So again, this is my very first full marathon. Back in the days when I was in high school, I used to be in the cross-country team there, where I was one of the top runners. So I was like the MVP and the team captain and whatever. So that's where my running career started. But then I went off to college and I traded in my running for partying. And I'm pretty sure I became the MVP for partying and probably the team captain too, if you ask anybody else. So anyways, so eventually I ended up moving to San Diego, where the weather was always beautiful. But in the midst of that, I was going through a really bad but necessary breakup. And so I picked up running again. And through that running, I was able to just kind of focus and clear my mind and really not think about the breakup. And that's when I decided that I was going to run a marathon. And so, I started asking around, or I started telling people first that I was going to run this marathon. I just started telling everyone I'm running a marathon, because the more people I told, the more likely I was going to do it, because I hate, people who say stuff and don't do them. So I didn't want to be that person, so I started telling everyone I'm going to run a marathon, and that kind of made me do it. And then I started asking people if anybody wanted to do it with me. And luckily for me, I found 3 friends who wanted to do it. My friend Chanda, Nicole, and my friend John. And I miss you guys. It's been so long. But anyhow, we all trained together. We were on the same training program together. So sometimes we would run together, or sometimes we just see each other running or whatever. But we were always on the same thing. So sometimes one of us would be running 16 miles today, but then the other one was going to do it tomorrow. But one of us did it yesterday. And it was just fun. We were just always so encouraging and pushing and just happy and just, really excited for this. And then my uncle actually came down from Fresno to run it with me too. He's kind of the one who got me into running. He had run so many marathons before me. So hi, Theo. But anyways, so with this, I'm sorry, I didn't even mention, it's the Rock and Roll Marathon. And back then, it was only full marathon. So there was no half marathons and there was no 5Ks. It was only full marathons. And also back then, it was really hard for me to know my pace and my distance when I was running, because we didn't have the Garmin's and the GPS and all these things that we have nowadays to tell you exactly how far you're running and exactly what your pace is. So every time I would run with this big ass disc, man, and have to stop and put in a new disc and whatever. It's crazy, the old days. But anyways, I never really knew my exact pace. So I was aiming for an hour, or for a time of 4 hours for this marathon. And thinking that was good, and it is good, but I was aiming for at least 4 hours or under, and I was thinking to myself, I'm happy with 3 hours and 45 minutes, but I'd be ecstatic with 3 hours and 30 minutes. And it turned out that I got 3 hours and 29 minutes. So I was just beyond the moon, just super stoked, super excited. And actually we all killed it, to be quite honest with you. I'm pretty sure we were all under 4 hours, and just killing it all around. But nowadays, everybody, you have all these things and it tells you exactly how fast you're running. So it's a little different now, and it's easier to train now. But I'm so old that back then we didn't have to rely on these things. The Rock and Roll course has changed so much since then. I feel like it changes almost every year or every couple of years. So even just to talk about this course wouldn't make really a lot of sense. But I do remember one of the better parts of it was running through off their 163. And so this is a really beautiful freeway in San Diego, and there's people everywhere. The camaraderie in San Diego for any race that I do is amazing and spectacular. It really is. I've run quite a few races other places, and it's never as good as it is here in San Diego, and I think I've said that before. But just this, my favorite medal. It was such a good time. I definitely encourage everyone to try and run, even just a 5K. Just the feelings that you get of accomplishment are amazing and beyond words. But here's the medal one more time. And I've ran a total of 3 full marathons and 45 half marathons, so a total 48 total. And I'm not stopping. I have a few more half marathons signed up that I'm ready to do, and in January I'm gonna going to embark on my one-man 7 continents journey, or I run 2 marathons in 10 days, one in Antarctica and one in Chile. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never expected to keep running. You know, my goal was to do one, and to be quite honest with you, when I finished this one, I was like, I'm never doing that again. But here I am, 48 marathons later, and I have another, so who knows how many left in me. So, you know, it's just weird to see where this has taken me, and now it's going to take me all over the world. So, I mean, that's exciting. And I definitely think you guys should all get on this bandwagon with me. Anybody out there who wants to join me in the 7 continents Marathon Club, let's do it. Meet me somewhere. Meet me in another country. Meet me in another continent. This will be so awesome for both of us, or all of us, should I say. Anyhow, that's my pep talk. Thanks for watching, and share your medals with me too, you guys. Tag me, MarathonMilio. All right, have a great day.